Hello everyone. Now in this video, we will discuss a wonderful case study on the restaurant industry or hotel industry. Friends, in this video, I will take an example of a very simple restaurant business. Let us say the name of this company is Grab and Go Foods Limited. This company has come up with the idea of providing high quality, clean, healthy food to all the customers, and for this they want to build it up into a very huge model. But right now they are facing some serious difficulties. Difficulty number one is that they are managing based on manual KOT. A KOT means kitchen order ticket. The moment you order something, let's say you order one dosa, the moment you order that, we have to write it down on a kitchen order ticket and then deliver it at the kitchen, based on which the food is made, delivered to the customer, only after which from the KOT invoices are raised. So this hotel was working on a manual method of KOT instead of going for electronic. Because of which what was happening was there were many KOTs which were raised, food was being produced, but ultimately it was not being delivered to the customer, it was not being billed to the customer. This was one issue. The second issue what they faced was delay in the delivery of the food. Sometimes what was happening was the food was ordered and they were getting this food only after 30 minutes or 40 minutes. This was resulting in huge dissatisfied customers, and that was slowly affecting the brand value of this hotel. Another issue what was complained was many a times the food was made, but because of the delay in delivery time, the food was left cold, because of which again the customers were having issues. Problem number 4, what this hotel was facing was many of the customers who come to the hotel were coming with the latest payment models like Google Pay, Paytm, etc. Phone Pay, etc. So once they were coming to the restaurant and the restaurant was saying that sorry, we accept only cash, we do not have card swiping opportunity, or we do not have any of the other online payment models, many were getting dissatisfied and they were treating the hotel as if it is an outdated restaurant. So friends, this restaurant was having many issues, but the owner of this restaurant was very passionate. He wants to open a lot of branches. He wants to at least open 50 branches, and he is looking to go either by opening on his own or under a franchisee model. But friends, any business, before it grows, only if one restaurant is properly managed and it is converted into a successful business model, only then replication will help. Without that, if we replicate, we will end up losing all the revenue and losing all the goodwill. The owners are looking for a return of 25%, which means if they invest 100 lakhs into this business, they are looking at the end of each year to generate 25 lakh of revenue. Now, these are the problems. The solution to this problem lies in a wonderful model which is called as the building block model. Building block model can be used by restaurant business for increasing their efficiency of operations and also for getting better brand valuation, which is extremely crucial for the restaurant business. Friends, building block model works on 3 concepts, 3 major steps. Step number 1 is called determinants and the results. Second model is what we call it as setting of standard, and the third model is called as employee reward. Let me repeat once again: determinants and results, point number 1. Point number 2 is setting up of standards. Point number 3 is reward for the employees. Let us learn this one by one. Step number 1 is called as determinants and reward. Friends, this one step asks only one simple question: what should I do so that I can start generating more results from it? So what are the actions or what are the performance of, there are many employees in a company. If each of them work together as a team, each of them take up one leadership alone, together as a team, they will be able to generate better revenue. So what this question is asking is that what should be the performance of each employee so that together as a team, we can generate huge results. For this, there are basically 2 sub-steps of this one step. That is, step number 1, what are the results that I want to get? Step number 2, what are the determinants so that I can get these results? So let's go to step number 1, results. Under the building block model, restaurant business should focus on mainly two types of results. One is called the financial results and the second one is called as the competitive results. Financial results are, for example, ROI should be more than 25%. Sales should be more than this many number of lakhs. My profit should be at least this much. My NP ratio should be 10%. My GP ratio should be this much. And the second one is called competitive result. Competitive result means if, let us say, in one industry, 100 customers go to restaurant A, at least 100 customers should come to restaurant B also, or they should come to my restaurant also. So friends, this is based on the market data. Here, collecting database is very, very crucial, and to collect database, there are many methodologies which can be discussed later. Determinants. Now, I told you we are talking about step number 1, dimensions and results. Inside this, we spoke about the results. Now we will speak about what are the dimensions. Dimension number 1, which every restaurant should focus on, is extremely good quality. Without good quality, whatever a restaurant does, they will never be able to generate any kind of results. Step number 2, determinant number 2 is called as flexibility. A restaurant should be flexible. One of the major problems faced by many restaurants is that the staff working with them suddenly leaves. If the restaurant is flexible, they will be able to bring in more staff at the right point of time and they will be able to generate better results from this. Determinant number 3 over here is innovation. If you come up with some innovative food item which nobody else has ever done, definitely a crowd will flock for this thing. There are many innovative products which has been introduced of late. There are ice creams which come with smokes coming inside that. People go just to eat the ice cream to see the smoke. They don't like the taste, doesn't matter. They want to see the smoke coming out of their mouth. These are some simple examples of innovative models which can be introduced. Next one is what we call it as resource utilization. If a restaurant is having 5 people, each of these 5 persons has to put in their best. It is like a team working together. Only if they are able to give in their best together as a team, we will be able to generate much better results. So friends, I will go back to the building block model. I told you there are 3 parts. Part number 1 is the dimensions of performance under which we are having results, determinants. Second point is setting of standard. Third point is reward to the employees. Now let's go to the second one, setting up of standards. Friends, once we know the financial results, competitive results, quality, etc., for each of these things, we should be able to set standards. Without setting standard, we will never achieve it. Without having a dream, we can never go and achieve that dream. So for example, if financial result is one thing you're looking at, you should put a standard. I should get an ROI of at least 25%. I should get an NP ratio of at least 10%. Then let's say for quality, we should have standards for quality. When we take feedback from the customers, customers should at least give a feedback of 3 out of 5. That is a standard. For flexibility, we should have a standard. If 10 people are leaving the organization, how many are coming back to the organization? And for each of these standards, we should fix a particular responsibility. One person has to be fully responsible. If the standards are not achieved, somebody has to be there to whom we should give punishment, because without responsibility, we will never get results. Last point is reward. We have to put a motivation model. If the standards are achieved, employees should also benefit from this. Only then there will be a true win-win. Without which, the issue what will happen is employees will never be motivated to achieve the standard. For example, if they achieve an ROI of 25%, give a higher bonus. If they achieve a lower percentage, give a lower bonus. That way, they will be motivated to achieve the financial ROI. Quality-wise, take feedback from the customers. If a particular waiter is getting a feedback of 4 out of 5 and others are getting 3 out of 5, this waiter has to be acknowledged in front of everyone, and some kind of an incentive has to be given so that others are also motivated to do the same way. So friends, if you work with a building block model where you set up the dimensions of performance based on results and determinants, you set standard and you give rewards to the employees, and if this is done properly, why cannot a restaurant business make good profits? I hope this video is clear to all of you friends. Thank you so much.